So hey guys, and welcome to another Retro Games for Cheaters with me, Supernautus. Today we're playing Running Battle. This is a 1992 Sega Master System release, developed by Opera House, and published by Sega. Side-scrolling beat-em-up game. You play as a cop who dresses in red for some reason, who has to battle some very nasty enemies. And here we are, we're outside, look. Bar. Can't go for a drink though, because we've got some serious business to attend to. Sega. We've got to punch up some guys. You want some peace, look? Or maybe it's nuclear disarmament. The old super strength, that'll help us. Gets us, lets us defeat these guys in one hit rather than 25 million. Got a gun as well. Now that we've got a gun, we can do some serious damage. Maximum ammunition for your gun is, I think, 30, so you need to be careful. Well, I say careful, you don't really have any choice. Here's the gang's hideout. Now the battle begins. That wasn't a battle before, apparently. That was just a bit of a skirmish. Basically just keep moving forward. You've got to jump at the right time though, because if you don't on those platforms you will fall down a hole. And then, you know, you have to start all over again. We don't want that. Sometimes it seems to be awkward to turn round, I've noticed. I jumped over my head, thanks. That put you right in my line of fire. Got him. And then we go through this door. Are we done? Yeah. To the next part of the stage. Nice and easy. So yeah, it's a beat 'em up, but it's also kind of a platformer. It's a platform beat 'em up, right? Like, I can't turn, see? Like, no matter what I was doing there, it didn't seem to want to let me turn. Power-ups are plentiful, and upgrades to your weapons, your ammunition and all the rest. There is a rifle you can pick up there, but I don't really need it right now. I don't want to risk falling down that hole, if I can help it. I've accidentally picked up something to change me back to punchy mode. Just make sure we've stocked up on ammunition before we move to the next area. Oh no. It's more enemies. But we've got a gun, so we can take them out before they know what's going on. If you take that, it will put you back to punching. And I don't feel like doing that right now, so I'd rather stick with the pistol if I can. I'm not sure the enemies are actually coming after me. It looks like I can almost just ignore them. In some cases. So the rifle only holds 10 shots, however you can take out everyone on the screen. So that's useful, right? The only trouble with having this is, well, we're out of it now, so what can we do? We can fight Captain Brass. He's a pirate with a weird face. Is he actually a... I don't know what he is. He's a pirate, that's what he is. He's wearing a pirate hat. So he must be a pirate, right? Where is he? Yep. Goat heads on his wall. He's a... Look, I can't hit him. I can't hit him. I cannot hit this guy. He's a miniature pirate. And he's moving quite quickly for me. He's moving too fast. He's got a wooden leg and he's moving faster than me, who's got 2 fully operational legs. And he's like... Assuming this guy, let's say that this police officer is, what, about 6 feet tall. We're talking about that guy being probably about 4.5 feet. If we assume he's the size of a chest of drawers that he's standing in front of there, he might not even be that. Anyway, we got him. After a lot of crouch punching, we got him. And we move on. Captain Brass was tough, but even stronger enemies await. We're not scared of Captain Brass. Yeah, he's shooting at me, that's not fair. A lot of holes to jump over. Go away, why are you still there? Seemed like some of these enemies are a bit tougher, but also I think we've probably been reduced to basic punchy-kicky mode. Now that we've got the gun, we should be alright. There's an extra life there. Damn! I missed. There we go, that's better. We can do a little kick if we press up. It's just as well we're playing this with infinite health and lives, which I didn't tell you at the beginning, so you have no idea. You probably had no idea what I was actually doing. Yeah, infinite health, infinite lives, and go away, you annoying pair of men. There we go. I just mean those two, right? They were annoying. Just in case anyone's got any ideas that I was trying to be, I don't know, nasty or something. You know what people are like these days. Can I get that without falling down the hole? Yes. I don't mean anything by it. Except for, you know, they were annoying. And I think they were men. Oh damn, I didn't want to have this. Oh look, there's a... I can't hit that. Never mind. Oh, I can hit that one, but not the other one. There we go. That guy's trapped, so I'm not going to bother with him. Oh, good, we got our gun back, just when we needed it. Those guys are taking 2 hits to die, not 1, even from a gun. Point blank shot with a gun. They're still alive. Can I jump on that? No. Get lost! Look, they're jumping in a hole. Come on, you can't jump up and down in a hole. I'm not able to do that, so why are they? That's not fair. I want to be able to jump up and down in the gaps. I'm going to waste all of my ammunition with these guys. Get away from me. They actually stopped me from jumping there. Oh, I don't want that. Make it go away. Make it go away. There we go. Now we can keep going. We must be at a boss by now, surely. Who's the next boss? Billy No Mates. It's Killer the Kid. Cause he's a killer, or because he's a kid? What is it? We're not fighting a kid, are we? An actual kid, like a baby goat. You know. What do you think I meant? We're in a bar, a western bar. Oh look, he rolls. He likes to roll around, but he's actually the size of me, so it's easier. He's actually the size of me. But he's only 3 years old, you see, so that's what the problem is. He's just annoyed because they're not selling him whiskey. Because he's not old enough. And he was coming to me and he was saying, "Hey, can you buy me some whiskey, mister?" No! No whiskey for you. And then we fought. You killed Brody! You're wrong, it wasn't me. What? I thought we knew who that was. If not you, then who did it? It was M. He... No, help me! He's gonna explode. What's wrong? Ah! Dead. But what killed him? Don't know. Ennui? I don't know why I said that, that's ridiculous. Maybe, you know... apathy killed him. It was apathy killed the beast. He just jumped right down a hole! He's had enough. I've had enough of being a bad guy. Don't mind me, I'm just diving down this hole. Can't destroy that, whatever that is. That's like one of those comedy moments in like an action film where the action hero kind of ducks to the side as some guy goes flying past. And like throws himself in a wood chipper or something, you know. It's a very oddly specific idea. So, what's that film? Tucker and... is it Tucker and Dale? Where the people think they're also... it's a great film where the people think that these two guys are serial killers because they look like sort of redneck types. And they end up accidentally killing themselves. You know, so it's like it's set up as if they're like some kind of bad guys. With these like teenagers going into the woods. Not teenagers, kids going into the woods. College kids, I suppose. If you've not seen it, it's fantastic. I think it's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. You know, these like college kids, they're going to camp somewhere for the weekend or whatever, and they see these two guys at the gas station. They look like your typical kind of camp horror movie villains, you know. And so they assume that these guys are murderers. And then they go about getting themselves killed in ridiculous ways. Like in one of the scenes is one of the guys is busy putting some wood into this wood chipper. And the guy charges towards him because all his friends have died at this point. And he believes that these guys did it. And he just dives headlong into the wood chipper. But all his friends see is him going in the wood chipper and assume that they did it. It's a really good film and I've probably not done it any justice there. But, honestly, if you get a chance, watch Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Because it's not your typical slasher movie. And it's actually really funny. A lot of people probably won't agree, but I think it was good. I like horror films, you know, they don't always have to be serious. A lot of time they're not, you know, look at some... what the hell is that thing? Look at some, you know, horror films. When you look at some classic horror films, right? There's all sorts of things that you can laugh at. If you've ever watched the film Critters, for example, these little balls of fur that have sharp teeth and kill everything, right? If you watch that film, the first one in particular, there's a sequence where one of them attacks the guy. And this isn't the only horror film this happens in, but I realise I'm not talking about the game at all, by the way, but that doesn't matter. This critter thing, it's like a ball of fur, jumps towards him, and he goes like this. It comes towards, he catches it and goes, "Ah!" Yeah, that's probably very animated. So he's holding the thing on him, you know, to make it look like it's biting him and he can't get it off. But it's hilarious. Funny horror films are good. Some are not. Oh, Samurai Man. He's not got a U. Big kick. Big kick. No use to me, but big kick. He gets to use a sword. What the heck? No. He's doing a pirouette. Ballet Samurai. Wait a minute, have I got him trapped in the corner? I think I've got him trapped in the corner. No, I don't. Come on, Samurai Man. Sam Ryman. Look at this. I have actually got him trapped in a corner. Like, he managed to jump out once. But otherwise, we got him trapped in the corner. So you killed Brody. I don't know any Brody. Maybe your boss knows more. You want to see M? Tell me where he is. His ESP will destroy you too. His ESP? He's got a guitar? Come on then. I'm not scared of his psycho power. Oh wait, that's M. Bison. M? It's not M. Bison, is it? What's this? Oh, I see. There's no enemies here. What's all this about? I just go in some doors. Grey versus Miracle Man. It's Rey Mysterio Jr. Miracle Man. It's Mil Mascaras. No. Bad. Get lost. Is this his ESP? He's managed to get a pretty good cable subscription. He's got ESPN. Oh, do you know what, mate, right? Don't just teleport yourself halfway across the map, because that's not much of a miracle, I'm afraid. Or a miracle, perhaps. Perhaps a miracle is some sort of non-miraculous miracle. It's not a miracle! Wait a minute, does he keep regenerating his health? Is he regenerating his health? No, he's not. Okay, I thought he was regenerating his health. He just had a lot of health. That would have sucked. That would have been a miracle for him, right? No. Nah, I thought he could get away from me, but I landed right where he was. And he's dead! The Miracle Man, the Umbilical Man. The Illustrated Man, I don't know. I know you're Brody's killer. Yes, we killed him! What? You didn't do it alone? Of course not. M rules all, so this isn't M. That's not M. Welcome to your doom, Grey. Prepare to pay for your crime. £5 alright? Is that enough? Mr. M. Not Mr. X, it's Mr. X. What the hell? I can stand on his gun. Or I could for a minute anyway. Hey look, this isn't him. He's got a weird robot. Oh my god. 1 damage is all I'm doing with every hit. 1 damage. Seems like I can't do a standing punch on there either. Oh, I can do this. I can do that! Look at this! Now we're going to beat him quickly. Check for that flickering though. That's definitely a an epilepsy warning required. Maybe I shouldn't do it so quickly. Now look. We're going for a ride on your gun, you can't hurt me. Bang. Oh, no flickering. No flickering. Bad flicker. Is that it? Was that Mr. M? Because that wasn't a man. That was a robot. Justice has been served. But who was the other one? Who was the what? Who was the other what? That was it. Running battle. We had a running battle with reality there. And oh no, I've forgotten to remove my cursor. I'm sorry. It was probably floating right there in the middle of the screen, wasn't it? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to hit that like button and maybe add a subscription. And that didn't happen in the game. See you later.